And just got through watching Larry Reid Live's, one of his videos. And so it seems he's taken a new route, that he's verifying sources and not going to run with stories without verification. That's very good. But I just wanted to double check to see, maybe was there another case out there that he is the reason why he's changing a different tune now. So I wanted to go back to Fulton County, GA. Okay. We're going to click on Smart Search. Hold on, it's taking a minute. Come on, Google Chrome. Okay, so if you don't remember while we're waiting, Larry Reid has 3 court cases where 3 different pastors are suing him. Dewey Smith, John Kelcy-Stephens, and another minister pastor named Reid Lumpkin. And Dewey Smith is suing him for breaching an NDA. And John Kelcy-Stephens is suing him for, I believe it's slander or libel, for calling him a rapist in his Patreon. Okay, this was working. Oh, here we go. And the third case was Reid Lumpkin, who he put pictures in court. Why is that not going down? Sorry, yeah, what's going on? Okay, there you go. You can see it now. All right. Can say putting Reid Lumpkin, whose ex-mistress had pictures of his naked body, and Mr. Larry D. Reid put them in his Patreon. And so here is Mr. Reid Lumpkin and his church, Dayspring National Worship Center, filed a suit back in February, a couple of days before Mr. Larry D. Reid's birthday. So here it says, right here, injunction is closed. So I'm just like, okay, why is it closed? Okay. So we go here, and it says closed. That's a judicial officer. Yeah, closed. That's his attorneys. That's the church. The defendant, Mr. Larry Reid. And that address right there, that is his attorney's office number. Okay. And so it says there was a judgment on March the 4th. Okay. And it says dismissed without prejudice. Okay. And here is the previous court documents where he filed a retro petition, basically trying to tell him, hey, we want the court to stop him from, basically talking about us, talking about him in the church. This one is asking, I think, I don't think it even sets the amount that he wants. I think, this is the, basically injunction relief and declaratory relief. Basically wanted him to stop. And this is like a temporary restraining order. So like before the trial even starts, like, can y'all just stop him from talking? So, initiation case, the case assignment, like what court and stuff to go to. Excuse me. Order on emergency motion. And then right here it says dismissal without prejudice. So you click on that. Okay, and it's 2 pages. And this is just the first page. So it seems that Mr. Lumpkin and his church initiated this and says, hey, we are going to basically, without prejudice, they're basically saying, hey, we're going to no longer sue him for what he has done. We're just going to withdraw our motion. We're going to dismiss the case. Now, there's two types of things you need to know. And also, Darren Moore was telling me about this because I totally forgot this, and I went to I took classes and stuff on this too, and I forgot. In a case, when a case is dismissed, it's dismissed in two ways: dismissed without prejudice or dismissed with prejudice. Like when a judge dismisses something with prejudice, they're saying, "Hey, you cannot file this again." Because there are some things in here that says, hey, you were probably going to lose. Okay? But since Mr. Lumpkin or Pastor Lumpkin in his church issued, did this dismissal without prejudice, saying, hey, we're withdrawing this lawsuit, but we're doing without prejudice means, hey, we may come back later and file another lawsuit or motion against you. And in this circumstance, the court agreed with them. Say, okay, sure, you can dismiss it without prejudice, and you can just file it later on. So right now, he either one is making sure that trying to file this at a later date. Also, remember, this is around the same time that we start getting the beginning of the quarantine, stay-at-home orders, and stuff like that. A lot of the churches were being affected as well. And so they were moving to, live stream and things like that. Also, maybe Mr. Reid took the pictures down. Because technically that is revenge porn. If, I believe Georgia is a two-party state, I believe. And both parties have to say yes to passing pictures. And so this other mistress gave the pictures to Larry Reid, and he put it in his Patreon, and that probably wasn't a very good, very great idea he should have did. So, and maybe Mr. Lumpkin, who knows, maybe decided, hey, I'm gonna come back with this suit when the courts reopen, because remember, since the quarantine, a lot of the courts haven't reopened. I think they're not gonna reopen until June, maybe late May. So maybe he's gonna refile while everyone's on, when the courts are open. So this court case has been dismissed. So right now, Mr. Larry D. Reid has only two cases, and that is E. Dewey Smith case and the John Kelcy-Stephens case. So I was just wondering, why there was a change in tune in Mr. Larry D. Reid's, but maybe he's learned his lesson. He's verifying sources now. So I just saw his most recent post. You can purchase this if you want to. So thank you so much. This is your very favorite history teacher. Let me see your transcript with another educational video showing you how to look up a court case in Fulton County, Georgia. Okay? Y'all have a great day. Bye.